good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK. Trot over dr.blick, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I'll be reviewing chapter 860 of One Piece. And today, guys, I'm here with Royalty. Say hi to the people, man.
What's up, guys? We're back at it again. This chapter, man. I know I keep saying they're good, but just consecutively, they've just been so good. And we got some really interesting details in this chapter, is what I'll say.
Yeah, the chapter it shocked me a lot because I knew we were gonna get some stuff introduced, but I didn't know we were gonna get the stuff that we got, especially with the level of haki that got introduced in this chapter, and how good you can be when it comes to observation haki. That stuff shocked me, but yeah, bro, I'll allow you to just give a quick recap to what happened in this chapter to the people.
So basically, in the beginning, we have a conversation between Peckham's and basically Aldine, fucking Jinbei's crew, or used to be crew, and he's basically warning them to get out and stuff because things are gonna start getting really hairy. And you know what I really like is the fact that, you know, Jinbei is talking about joining the Straw Hats and stuff, and it's cool to see him say, "I intend to use my very life to protect my captain." Like, that is just I can't wait till Jinbei joins the group, man. I think it's gonna just, they're already strong, but having like an ex-warlord out there like crew is just gonna be OP as shit, man. And plus he's a fish, man, so like that's gonna be crazy. I just can't wait to see how that plays out. But yeah, then we start heading over. After that, we start heading into like everyone basically getting ready for the tea party. And you know, I don't know, I don't think that judging them, they can't really be that blind, right? Like, they gotta know something's up, because they have to. They can't be that blind that think that this is all gonna go according to plan. It's just marriage and then they get to walk away. Come on, man, you guys can't be that dumb. And it's cool to see that Reiju is like, yeah, like this shit is like, it's getting closer. Like, Sanji, what are you gonna do? And we get introduced to like a whole bunch of new people. It's like holy shit, there's all these underground people. You have this Black Market King guy, Feld, I think his name is. You have the Morgans and Stussy, Peklo, Giverson, Umid. Like, damn it. But the biggest reveal though is fucking Dogtooth, man. And he looks badass as shit, but like the fact that this man has his haki attuned so well that he can literally pair to the future is just like, what the like, that is OP as shit. So that is definitely gonna cause, like, I don't know how they're gonna fight that. That is definitely gonna cause some problems, and that's excluding his like bounty. You guys see that shit? 1,057,000,000 berry bounty. Like, that is insane. And even fucking Capone over here, he was kind of like sweating, like, damn, yeah, this man is gonna be a very big problem with fulfilling this plan. And after that, we pretty much go back to the party, and you know, everyone's getting ready for everything to go down. And I just love the little panel on the bottom left corner with Sanji just sitting there smoking his little cigarette and shit. But yeah, it's pretty much the overview of the chapter. Overall, I really liked it. I liked how we basically got confirmation of that haki doesn't really seem to have a limit. As long as you just keep training it, there's probably an endless potential of what you could do. Shit, maybe even stopping time with haki is actually possible. We don't even know that. This man can see into the future. Like, that's insane to me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I really love this chapter.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, when it comes to like I know his Japanese name is like Katakuri,
yeah. Kata something.
Yeah, it's Katakuri. I know that when they first told us that he can see into the future, I feel like there's obviously going to be some limit to it, or he's virtually impossible and OP, like one of the most OP characters are that are out there, like thus far. But seeing that there's someone out there that can train themselves to that extent, it makes you think, like, how much training do you have to do to get that powerful with observation haki? Like, that's crazy. And then he flicked that jelly bean and took someone out. That it, like, he flicked it so fast that they thought it was a bullet.
Exactly. I thought it was a bullet. I thought he actually shot him, but that was insane. Like, I don't know. Luffy and them, they're gonna have some really big trouble with this guy right here. That's for damn sure. Like,
exactly.
Oh man, that fight is gonna be a really long battle. But they're gonna get through it somehow. But just know, especially with him here, that plan that they have, that's over. It's gonna fail. It's definitely gonna fail.
And on top of that, there's one thing we've got to bear in mind. His bounty is the biggest bounty we've seen on record.
Yep,
we have not seen a bounty that big. And then you saw how Capone knew how he was dangerous. Like, even Capone was cautious about him.
Yeah.
So you kind of get just the thing. And Capone is known for taking down the big guns. He wants to take down the head. So Capone's kind of wary how dangerous he is. So seeing that is alarming, and then seeing how chill and relaxed he is.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and on top of that, if he has observation haki to that extent, we don't even know if he has a devil fruit. He might have a devil fruit. We don't know. That's the weird thing about it. We don't know. And on top of that, I was just gonna say, didn't you feel that there was warning signs of Jinbei dying? Like they were talking about death and Jinbei so much at the beginning. So Jinbei could end up dying. I don't think he will, but there's a chance that he could, with the way they were speaking about it at the beginning. Yeah, especially with Peckham's and all these people at the beginning.
I really hope he doesn't, but yeah, it was kind of weird to see him talking about like dying and shit, and it kind of gave us more insight onto that whole wheel thing that Big Mom does, where if you're gonna leave, you're not the only one that's being affected by that. Your entire crew is gonna get messed up. So that's insane. Basically, that whole wheel is rigged. Anyone who leaves, you're gonna die, essentially. So, but yeah, I thought this chapter was great. Like, I can't wait for next chapter, man, because that's when the shit really starts going down, and we get to see how all of this stuff plays out. Because, man, oh man, oh man, this is gonna be so crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I really don't.
Exactly.
I can't say like, oh, I think this is gonna happen. I don't know. There's just so much shit going on. It's like, god damn, man. It's about to be crazy, man.
Yeah, so open with what could happen. Like, there's so many possible things gonna happen, and there's a lot of stuff that they're gonna have to cover. You're gonna have to cover Pedro. You're gonna have to cover Jinbei. You're gonna have to cover Sanji. You're gonna have to cover Luffy. Yeah, Capone. Like, there's loads of corners that has to be covered before this arc or the wedding ends or it falls apart. There's so many characters that have their own motives and goals, and so many characters are gonna play a major role in the wedding, to the point that you don't know where Oda's gonna divert his attention to next.
Exactly.
We know Big Mom's happy. We know the box is gonna blow up the moment she opens it. We know that if Puddin does not shoot Sanji, they literally have no signal to do their plan. So a lot of things could go wrong. So wow.
I honestly think, like, even with the signal thing, I just think this plan was destined to fail regardless, simply because of that box she has. Like, she's gonna be set off as soon as she opens that. I think they completely forgot about that box, man. She's gonna be fucking pissed. That's for damn sure. So they're in trouble with that.
Oh yeah, another thing that I heard. Do you know how, like, she had how people were saying about the scream that Big Mom has? Like, I saw in Roger's video that people were saying that because of the scream could end up cracking the mirror that Caesar was supposedly gonna have to hold.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Oh damn, yeah. Then they're really screwed because they won't have an escape plan. And honestly, I think their escape plan, we should have had someone better in charge of that. Why the fuck would you put Caesar in charge of your escape plan? He's gonna drop the ball. Even if he doesn't, that is a good point. If she's screaming and stuff, what's to say that shit's not gonna break? Then you guys are gonna be in some deep shit. That's what's gonna happen right there.
Exactly.
You have no place to run. it's gonna be bad.
I totally agree. And like this chapter overall gave us a lot of new characters, and it gave us a big reveal. The guy to date with the most bounty in One Piece that we've seen, and on top of that, he has the most powerful. He supposedly has the most powerful usage of haki based on what they've told us. So
Right.
he's gonna be a character to look out for. Dogtooth, Katakiri, depending on how you want to call it. I think I'm butchering his name, but like I'm interested to see what they're gonna call it in the anime. Are they gonna call it Katakiri or are they gonna call it Dogtooth? I'd rather it be Katakiri because the original name. It'll make more sense. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. You got anything else more to add?
No, this chapter was pretty simple. It's just a setup chapter. You know, we got a lot of stuff happening and going in motion, and next chapter is where the shit pops off. So we gotta wait and see, man. I can't wait for it. What would you rate it? Rate this chapter?
Me, I'll rate it. I'll say a solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I agree.
This is due to the fact that this is just warming us up. The wedding's starting. We're getting introduced to the characters that may play a big role at the wedding, and it's just reveals. Like that's what we've been getting recently. Reveals, stuff that's potentially going to happen in the wedding. Other than that, it's been pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
it's been pretty decent.
I agree. Yeah, I totally agree with what you said. Basically, just reveals, setup. Did good at it. Didn't get full marks, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't wait for next week, man. I can't wait. So yeah.
So I'm just gonna wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rating, and if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, this UK Chocolate Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.